All right.
How you gonna read that?
I mean, we don't have to. Well, you can always get your phone out. How about how to look at your phone
My
and then we.
phone's almost dead. It ain't gonna happen.
All right, nice. Well, you can just read them sideways if there's questions. Oh, we'll see when they come up and we can kind of go with them. And Dee Dee said she wants to be in the video. So about like 4 years ago, we did FORDy Questions, and it was a thing going around the internet at the time, and we thought it was cool because we are the Fords, so we could do the FORDy Questions. So we have set a timer. Right before we started this live, we set a timer for 42 minutes. Alexa, how much time left on my timer?
You have 40 minutes left on your 42-minute timer.
That's awesome timing. So we are going to do questions for each other back and forth. Chuck has no questions in mind, by the way. I have a couple weird
This
ones.
was sprung on me last second.
It was. But I just had to watch the Captain America movie, so.
Brave New World.
Yeah. See Captain America? Yeah. So, yeah.
What is the medal that they had?
Adamantium. It's like a drug for. It's like a drug for depression.
This is what I dealt with throughout the whole movie. Adamantium? No, it's adamantium.
No, but
That's what I said.
Adamantium sounds better. It does. All
It's
right.
not what the X-Men fans say.
I mean, not at all. Not at all. All right. So, do you want to ask a question first, or do you want me to go first? Give me any sort of question.
Do you like hot days or cold days?
Hot days or cold days? Ew, I don't like either. Okay, am I outside in the cold or outside in the heat?
Both.
Ew. I'm gonna say hot. I'm gonna say hot. Do you like hot days or cold days?
Hot.
Okay. Do you like cats or dogs better?
I'm not answering that.
Wait, we actually might be sideways. Are we sideways? Because I have my screen lock on. So are we sideways? That might help our chat. Are we sideways? Just if anybody could let us know.
Hi. Rudy says hi.
Hi, Rudy. Yes, sideways. Okay. So put the phone up straight.
Anna's Adventures back.
Anna's Adventures. There we go. So we can just, there we go. Now we can read. No, so when you go live, you can set your thing to like stream sideways, but I have my phone on lock to not go sideways.
You say you can.
So.
It's never worked.
No, it did last time. So, all right, let's see. Do you have another question? If you could be anything in the world, what would you be?
That's not a this or that.
It doesn't have to be this or that.
You said it had to be this or that.
No, it doesn't have to be this or that. It just has to be clean. It has to be like a question that you can like debate. And
that's not the rules I was given.
there's no rules.
I'd probably be an actor.
An actor. Okay.
I like to do voices.
Yes. Yes. All right. So now, do you have a question?
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Same thing. Star Wars. Yoda?
Same thing.
Yoda am I?
Same thing. I am going to walk right out of this thing.
Yeah, I'm going to walk out too. Nice.
Same thing.
Nice. And Anna's Adventures is keeping tally. We did set a timer for 40 minutes, so that's actually going to be our timer of like, yep, we're done. Because Chucky here didn't really want to do this, but after,
I was going to do dishes.
You were going to do dishes, but we just watched Captain America, and I was like, well, why not? So, I mean, why not? So, thank you. Same to you. We appreciate you tuning in. For anyone just tuning in and doesn't know who we are the Fords. We originally started off as a whole like litter collecting, community beautifying team, and now we are unfiltered. Meaning
and
we are who we are.
on this adventure, I got another big Lego set.
Oh yes, we'll be doing a maybe tomorrow. Maybe
Well, not the big one.
no,
We'll do a different one, but
but maybe we'll do like a video. Like we'll do like a reveal video, shall you say? All right, next question. Lego or video games?
that's an unfair question. If I had to choose, I would go with Lego.
You might.
But there's also Lego video games.
I mean, then
Is
you
that
have but
cheating?
no. All right, what you got?
Beer or wine?
Beer.
I was going to say, it's taken an awful long time for the person that's drank wine like 3 times.
But there's only like one type of beer that I drink, so
It's only one type of wine that you drink.
also true. So yeah.
Cookie Jedi.
Cookie Jedi is here, are they? Thank you for tuning in, my friend.
This is the video you wanted to watch.
Is it?
The Jedi mind trick.
Yes. All right, let's see.
R2-D2 or Chewbacca?
I mean, I can go beep boop 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 boop, but I can't go blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I built Chewbacca. I'm gonna go with Chewbacca. I mean, because he is a little chewy. I like chewy things. Like the Chips Ahoy in the red bag, they're chewy.
Cookie
Blue
Jedi
bag?
said R2.
R2. Okay, no hate, no hate. All right, you got another one or I'll go?
You go.
Night or day?
Day.
Day.
Get more stuff done during the day.
Not lately.
Hey, I got dirt put in the garden today.
True. All right, if you could live anywhere in the... No, I know the answer. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ireland.
Yep. Once I started saying it, I'm like, well, I know where this is going.
Same question, you.
I'm happy here. I'm happy here. No complaints. I don't think it could get any better.
No complaints?
I mean... Yeah. I mean, you know. They'll resolve themselves, I guess, eventually. Yeah. Alright, what you got?
Burger or hot dog?
Candy, that's not fair. She's sleeping, she doesn't even care. Hot dog. Now if you say burnt hot dog or burnt... no.
Burnt hot dog is good.
I was gonna say burnt hot dog and burnt burger, same thing. Ew.
Both
So-
are good.
No.
But for me, it'd be burgers. Burgers over hot dog.
Now, cheeseburger over hot dog? Okay. Burger King or McDonald's?
Burger King.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Not loving it. Okay.
McDonald's or Pizza Hut?
Ew. McDonald's. Anything you put against Pizza Hut. Oh, God, no. We went to Pizza Hut pre-COVID. Maybe it was like 2019-ish? Maybe
Probably
2018?
2018, more likely.
I said maybe 2019.
We both got sick.
It was horrible. Within like 30 minutes of us eating, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. So, my suggestion is that if there's anything that you ate 20 years ago or more, and you have vivid memories of it tasting good, let it be. Don't think that it's gonna taste the same, because Pizza Hut, it tasted like crap. And in the same frame,
Pizza Hut, or the sticks of gum they put in the old 1990s cards.
really. Yes, I also. Was it right before I met you or right when I met you?
No, we were, I think, living together at the time. We went to ShopRite. They had
Yeah.
a thing where you could buy cards, and they had the Crow cards from the movie The Crow.
She wanted the cards, so I ate the gum.
She wanted the gum, so I got the cards.
The gum was from 1970. It was disgusting.
It was 90s.
70s.
No,
Same thing.
not 70s.
It was nasty. That literally, it was like disintegrating paper that tasted like trash. It was horrid. It was horrid. But Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut or the nasty stick gum in the like baseball cards or collector cards, I would say the gum. Because that didn't make me go, yeah, so I'll stay with the gum. I don't even think I spit it out. I think it literally just disintegrated in my mouth. So there was like nothing to swallow, nothing to spit out. It just sort of like,
It was spit out.
it would just became nothing. It was weird. All right. My turn or your turn?
Your turn.
My turn. PT Cruiser or Camaro?
PT Cruiser.
Ew.
Well,
Haha.
1980s Camaro?
I mean, any Camaro you want.
See, this is hard because I love both. If I had to absolutely
How about
choose,
what is it, Better Off?
I'm just going to say, if I had to absolutely choose, it'd have to be the Camaro from Better Off Dead. That thing was nice.
So not the PT shitter?
You mean the Perfect Transportation Cruiser?
Eh.
I did have 3 PT Cruisers, so just saying.
There's a reason for that. There is a reason for that.
Hey. One
Freaking school bus.
One got traded in. One was bought because we knew you could get into it.
I mean, true.
And then we sold it when we didn't need it anymore.
Right. And then
Only one had an issue.
one got creamed by a school bus. Carrots or peas? No, not carrots or peas. Corn or peas?
Corn.
Corn.
As long as it's not.
I was like, okay.
No cream
Cream
corn.
corn.
No cream corn.
So if anybody has any questions that y'all want us to debate or answer, feel free to drop them.
Butch Walker or Hanson? I mean, it's the same thing, but
Butch Walker. I mean, I met Butch Walker like 8 to 10 times. I met Hanson 2 1/3. Yeah, 2 1/3. Because I met them, all 3 of them, twice. And then I met one
with me,
once. So it was 2 1/3.
I had one laugh at me.
No, they pointed
And
and
laughed
laughed.
at me.
That was
She
good.
made me hold a sign of her with them, and it said, "Help me replicate
1998.
1998."
Because I met Hanson, I think it was like August 24th, 1998, at Continental Arenas in East Rutherford. So I printed out the picture. It was pretty big. And I put it on a poster board. And since I can't really like hold a sign or anything, he held it the whole time. It was great. That was wonderful. But yeah, one of them pointed and laughed at him. Butch never laughed at you. All right. Questions in the chat. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Marvel or DC?
Do you want to like specify what that really entails?
Marvel Comics or DC Comics?
That's not-
Movies, all
Oh,
that.
okay. Who's Deadpool?
That's Marvel.
Marvel.
Batman is DC.
Marvel. You know why?
'Cause
He had the right
brown
idea.
eye-
He had the brown eyes.
Brown pants.
Yep. He had the right idea. He wore the brown pants. Why do I feel like he said something else that I like too?
I'm sure he did.
Yeah. There could have been something else. Batman.
We should do a trilogy movie night of those movies.
Oh Lord. I mean, we did a trilogy night of Hangover.
That was like so long ago.
That was like within the last 6 months.
Okay, that was so long ago.
Okay. Okay. So if y'all have questions for the forwards, holler. Drop them in the chat if they're not rude. We will answer them. Let's see. Vodka or tequila?
Don't really care for either.
I only say that
guess vodka.
because we did that in the last 40 questions, so I stole it.
My thing is, I don't have an issue with either one, but I don't also really drink either one anymore. So it's
No.
like,
No. No.
I gotta be in the mood.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, maybe vodka, because cranberry and vodka. Vodka's in Long Island's.
And your Bay Breezes.
Malibu Bay Breezes.
Yes. Oh yeah, you do Malibu. That's right. I do Bay Breezes. What's your favorite flower?
Celosia.
Is it the firefly? Fire flower?
Yeah,
Good
it looks
one?
like a fire flower.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that one.
Okay.
What's your favorite flower?
Impatience. Yeah, we saw that coming.
Mm.
It's like beep beep. What else you got? You don't realize how hard it is to come up with like 40 questions. So if you have a question for us, drop it in the chat. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Favorite video game?
The one where I went, oh no, you went? Oh no. Ah! I made it! Ah!
Mario Wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a short on our channel.
Favorite movie?
Ooh. Do I have a favorite movie?
There's a couple that you watch more often than not.
What would you say my favorite movie is? And I'd be like,
I'd say maybe Dirty Dancing or like Miss Congeniality. That's the ones we've seen the most.
Regarding Henry. Yeah.
Because the Red Hulk's in it.
Yes. Yes. Totally.
Ritz.
Yes. Just say when. And the dog. Yes. What is your favorite movie? That's a tough one.
Breakfast Club.
That question is for you, Igor.
Yoda or Darth Maul? Ooh. See, I do love Yoda, but Darth Maul is just awesome.
I'm back.
I've met the actor that played Darth Maul as well. He's pretty cool. Ray Park.
Huh?
Awesome guy. But yeah, I think Darth Maul is probably my favorite out of the two.
Who has been your favorite person to have met? Okay, let's do the easier one.
Let's see.
Who was your least favorite person to have?
Steven Seagal.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. He was horrible. Treated his fans badly, treated his fellow celebrities badly, was rude to everybody. Just not a nice guy at all.
All right, Darth Maul or Darth Vader?
Again, gonna have to go with Darth Maul. No disrespect to Darth Vader, but it's the double lightsaber. I love the double lightsaber.
Or double rainbow. See, the last two questions I know nothing about, so. I know Yoda, I know Chewbacca. You know, that's about it, right? I know there's stormtroopers.
And clone troopers, and scout troopers, and sand troopers, and snow troopers, and all
What?
kinds of things.
And I know they don't go in order. They go from like 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
7,
Yeah,
8, 9.
Yeah, so.
With some other stuff kind of thrown in here and there.
Yeah. So, I know very limited. Who's been your favorite actress or actor to meet? Your
So,
favorite person to meet?
There is a lot.
Top 3.
I'm going to say Scott Schwartz, which is, he calls himself the ultimate bad guy. He plays bad guys in almost everything he's in. He was really cool because when I met him, he actually took the time. There was a little girl who had autism or something, and I was next in line to meet him, and he's like, look, can you give me a minute? I need to talk to her, because she was getting very upset. And turns out she had seen him in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and thought he was a real vampire. And he got down on his knee, took the time to explain to her that, you know, he was just wearing Halloween makeup and it's all make-believe. And I thought that was really cool of him. So he's high up there. Kevin Smith, because, again, you know, I was in line waiting to meet him. They closed the line. They tried to get all of us to leave. And I was like, well, if I can catch him on his way out, maybe get a picture with him, that'd be kind of cool. That's all I really want is a picture.
Right.
And, you know, he was like, look, guys, you got to leave, blah, 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 blah. And he goes to get people to get us out of there. And Kevin Smith goes, and we're like, really? So we hopped a little rope to go see him. And this guy comes over, you're out of here, you're banned, you're never allowed back. And Kevin Smith goes, look, these are my fans. They want pictures. Do you guys want pictures and autographs? They want pictures and autographs. And I'm not leaving until I see the very last one of them. And I thought that was awesome.
What year was that? Like, roughly-ish?
2000-ish. Like,
Wow.
maybe 2001, 2002, something like that.
Okay. And you have some questions because I know, yeah.
Darth Maul or Darth Sidious?
Nope, go up one. 10 X-Wing?
X-Wing or
Oh,
TIE Fighter?
or is this question 10? Might be question 10.
I really like the X-Wings. I think they look really cool. The TIE Fighters are cool, but something about the X-Wing I just really like. Now, in Lego, they actually came out with a dual set, and you can mix match and give X-Wing wings to the TIE Fighter and vice versa. Kind of cool. Darth Maul or Darth Sidious? Again, I got to go with my boy Darth Maul. He's just awesome.
Okay.
And then, again, there's so many people I've met to, I don't know,
Yeah, we have like a whole wall of people that we
maybe
met.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Or maybe a tie between Fluffy and Matthew Lillard. They were
Yeah.
both really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Fluffy was cool. Well, so I'll say I like Matthew Lillard because it was free. Other than having to pay to get in.
Oh, this is, you see the next question?
Darth Vader or the
Ewoks, 100%.
You mean you like the teddy bears better, Chuck?
They're not teddy bears. They are Ewoks.
They're teddy bears, and
Okay.
you can't feed them after midnight.
No, those are gremlins.
I know.
Ewoks. Favorite Ewok was only...
Wait. Wait, your favorite Ewok is, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Chukatrak. He was in the Ewoks Adventure, Caravan of Courage. He gets stepped on. Kind of sad. And they did actually bring him into the Return of the Jedi Special Edition, which was kind of cool. And he was in a handful of the cartoon series. I actually have an animated cell from the series that has Chukatruck on it.
Mmm.
Uh,
Nice.
Darth Maul or Count Dooku, and we're going to. Was it?
We're going till you honestly won't pick Darth Maul.
I
I don't really know what that means.
It's Darth Maul again. Count Dooku.
Why have I never heard of Count Dooku?
So Count Dooku was in Attack of the Clones and a little bit of Revenge of the Sith. I'm sorry.
I've only seen the third one.
No, you've seen the first one. You told me.
The one that was in theaters roughly
Yes.
98 to 2001?
Yes.
Oh, first one? Okay.
Um,
Same thing.
Count Dooku, he's the reason that the clone troopers are there. You know, what I'm trying to think. Christopher, not Lambert. Oh, this is killing me. Oh, why am I blanking on his name?
Darth Maul or the Ewoks?
Ewoks. Sorry,
Dot-
Darth Maul. Ewoks got it.
Teddy bears for the win.
The Ewoks are probably my biggest fandom. I love them.
Yes.
They're the coolest things ever.
Yes. Darth Maul or the whole entire clone trooper army with all Jedi and with all the Ewoks.
See, that's not fair.
Got him.
But since you got Ewok in there, it's going to be that.
Got him.
You know?
Got him. Nice. So yeah, so Matthew Lillard might be on the top because he was free aside from getting into the event. But Fluffy was freaking awesome. But how could you not say one of your most favorite people was Ron White?
Because the entire time,
He goes,
I'm standing next to you,
And he
he's
goes,
looking at you.
I really like that dress.
I'm like, dude, I'm her husband, and I'm standing right here.
And my dress was
And he
not...
said it like 7 times.
Yeah, my dress was not like... It wasn't low cut. I didn't have anything showing. Like, it was nothing like, woo, look at you. And he kept just sitting next to me on the bar stool going, I really like that dress.
But you know what really got me about
Creepy
him that
mother
I
lover.
didn't like?
What?
So I like him. I like his comedy. But when I brought up to him that I had a great idea for Lewis Black and Ron White and call it the Black and White Tour, he basically said that Lewis Black was not worth his time. That hurt because I really like Lewis Black.
I mean, he also could have been
I mean, he could have been
a
messing
half a
around
bottle
or-
in.
I mean, he probably was.
You know,
but,
no, I think he was. That's why he kept looking at me going, I really like that dress. Darth Maul. What?
Well, yeah, he owns all the Sith, but I mean, Darth Maul. Now, see, if you watch the Clone Wars, Darth Maul actually tries to overthrow Palpatine. So again, Darth Maul's my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, Darth Sidious was already mentioned because it was like Darth Sidious, aka
Darth
something.
Hideous.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
That I do remember. Although I have no idea what you're all talking about. I do.
So Darth Sidious is Emperor Palpatine, which is Darth Vader's boss, we'll say. That's the easy way to remember it.
I have a new nickname then for. Just kidding. No.
But yeah.
All right, so let's see. What else we got? What other questions that are not Star Wars related?
Now, I'm surprised you didn't throw in Dan Aykroyd.
I mean, he was pretty cool. I mean, but he wasn't really like exciting. He was nice. He was cool, but he wasn't like exciting. Like
Bob Saget. He was exciting.
Bob Saget.
Ewoks or your wife? That's not a fair one.
I was just saying, you didn't have to think about this?
I know I'm not thinking about it. You are the winner in this, but it's not fair.
Because he probably imagines me to be an Ewok at night.
Wait, what?
You probably imagine me to be an Ewok at night.
Why do you sit there going, yub, yub, ito, a
Jub,
jub,
jub. Yub, yub, yub. Yub, yub, yub. Yub, yub. Yub, yub, yub. Yub, yub.
I'm going to remember this now.
Oh. That was good. That
This
was
is
good.
probably going to mean nothing to you, but X-Men or Avengers?
Avengers, I guess.
You picked wrong.
I mean, you picked the right
No.
one. Haha, yes.
So, think of it this way. Avengers is basically the movies that we watch,
Right.
with the exception of Deadpool, who's more so an X-Men than an Avenger. Because he's more associated with the X-Men. He's been on a ton of different teams, though, but still.
You have another question. You can probably read it, but if you
Be
have
an
glasses
Ewok
on.
for eternity, or be Darth Maul and die like he did.
How'd he die?
He got sliced in half. Although, I don't know, because
Oh.
he comes back in Clone Wars, but I never saw Star Wars Rebels, and I know he's in that. I don't know if he gets killed in that, though, or not. So,
Nice.
I just haven't gotten around to watching that
What
yet.
is Ewok OBV?
OBV? Obviously. And yes, that is true. I would totally be an Ewok.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my legs chopped off.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah.
Or fall down a very long pit.
You know. Got any good dad jokes? What is your best? No, we can't do that. We'll do that another one. We can go back and forth with really bad dad jokes. Really bad.
I think we need to write some of those down. And
Well, we do. No, we can have them on our phone, but we can go back and forth with like really bad dad jokes, because sometimes he tells me ones and I'm like, and then I tell him ones and it's like, yeah. And in his adventures, that's not translating. So if it's something we need to know, holler. If not, it's cool.
What would you rather be? A pirate or an astronaut?
What?
Would you rather be a pirate or an astronaut?
A pirate?
A pirate?
Is that not not the right answer?
I mean, the answer
don't
is
know.
yours. Like,
yeah.
okay.
Nice. Would you rather be a pirate or an astronaut?
See, I've always wanted to be an astronaut, so I'd probably go with an astronaut.
But you gotta
But
love
Then I gotta worry about xenomorphs. So
right,
I
but you
don't
gotta
know.
love for the sea. Arr. That's where I thought you were going with that.
When I used to work for AMC, I used to have people come up to see the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And just to be fun, I'd be like, I need to see your ID. And they'd go, why? I'm like, because the movie's rated R. And confused, they would show me their ID, not getting the joke.
And think that's probably gotten worse because the younger generation really is not going to get that.
Nope.
Nice. That's good. Cool. Yeah. Nice. All right. What else we got?
I'm going to give you one that I don't know if I could answer.
Ooh.
Michael
Okay.
Myers or Chucky?
I don't care. Since I live in the house I live in,
I thought I knew you.
since I live in the house I live in, I'm going to say Chucky. Right? Chucky is our answer? I like how Cookie Jedi has to distinguish that the question is for you.
Would I rather be the Star Destroyer and control it, or be the Death Star and destroy every planet in
Here,
sight?
I'll be the commentary. Anna's Adventures goes, oh. Got you.
I think I'd rather be the Star Destroyer and control it. Just because, I don't know. Like, I don't want to have to destroy every planet if I don't have to. Especially not Endor. I'm not destroying Endor or the moon of Endor or any
That's
of
the
it.
planet of the Ewoks.
Well, the moon of Endor is, yes.
Sure. Cool. I recognize the name. You know, y'all should have, like, a conversation, and I can just, like, input, like, the things that I know, and be like, oh, I know that one. It's very limited.
Be
and
like Captain America. I get that reference.
yeah. And I'd be like Deadpool and be like, I had the right idea. I wore the brown
I got
pants.
one for you. I got one for you.
Go for it.
Wizard of Oz or Return to Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
Hmm.
Do you like Glinda or Alphaba?
I like TikTok.
My
My thinking has run down.
action has run down.
I guess I'd pick Glinda because, you know, she's the good one and I can do the...
You need to do that on
Little head whip.
more video. That's funny.
I'd be a Jedi. Just because Jedi is...
You know what's really funny?
It's always good
Does,
versus evil.
don't
Gotta
say
be
this. Does anybody out there know my name? Because I feel like we have said
good.
Chuck's
I know
name.
your name.
But does anyone know my name? I don't know if I've ever said it, and I don't know if you've ever said it. But we said your name.
I've
but,
said your name a couple times, but I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know. But yeah, any Star Wars, we clearly know who's, because I don't know anything about that.
I try to teach her, guys. I really do.
Cookie Jedi said, no. IDK. That's why I call you your wife. Nice. So we're gonna make this really easy for all y'all.
I read that as I don't know, and you read it as IDK.
Well,
And
IDK.
as soon as you said that, you know the first thing that pops in my head?
What?
The old commercial. Who are you talking to? IDK, my BFF, Jill.
Oh. True.
I don't know why.
We're gonna make it really easy for all of you. Duck and Chuck. Duck and Chuck. My nickname for 15 years now has been Duck.
Howard the Duck or Deadpool. There is a cheat code here, but I'm not going to tell it to you.
Deadpool.
Okay. The cheat code is, at one point, there was Deadpool the Duck. It was Deadpool inhabiting Howard the Duck's body.
Don't I have that in like a pop figure or something?
Well, yes, and you also have the comics in my comic collection.
Okay, I was gonna say, I know that sounds familiar.
Duck and
Yes,
Chuck.
Duck and Chuck. Yeah. Whenever we meet people, like, out and about, it's been a hot minute, but we went to Lowe's.
No, this was
Was it
before
Lowe's?
me.
Oh.
But yes, you went to Lowe's.
Oh, yeah, it was before you. I went to Lowe's. Apparently, I thought that caulk for the house could be used as a glue substance. And as a new homeowner, I discovered that that was very inaccurate. So this lady was very, very nice.
That was a lie.
Yeah. And this lady spent probably like 30, 45 minutes to an hour with me. And this and that, whatever.
That would be a good cheat code, though.
And then she's like, oh, what's your name? And I told her my name. I said, or call me Duck. So like a week later, I had to go back to Lowe's. And I'm like, yeah. So I learned that caulk is not a glue substance. So the thing that I was trying to do outside the house, where it was sort of like a gluish issue, caulk was not my answer. So she's like, hey, Doc, you're back. I said, what's my real name? And she's like, I don't know. So pretty much from that point on, when anyone says, like, what's your name? I'm like, I'm Duck. Because no one remembers my name. It's really not that hard, but people don't remember my name. So now that I'm married to a Chuck, it works out that we are Duck and Chuck. So we can be the Duck and Chuck show. The Unfiltered Forwards, which we will be working on a new intro for our videos.
This is going to be hard for you.
New intro.
I'm sure.
And we're winding down, by the way.
Because you don't really know, but Green Hulk or Red Hulk? Or She-Hulk?
Okay, I didn't like the red one. That's all I know. I like Harrison Ford, but I'll say Green Hulk.
I wanted the new movie because I love Hulk, and Red Hulk is a big fixture of that, so. But
Yeah.
it was like 5 minutes of Red Hulk. I was like, come
No,
on.
it was a little bit long. It was a little bit
Okay,
longer.
10.
I would say maybe 10 minutes, but I wasn't really.
I do want the Red Hulk Lego figure, I'm just saying.
For not knowing like the storyline or what was going on, I was not really impressed with Red Hulk.
But you didn't know anything about Venom, and you really liked Venom Last Dance.
I mean, that's possible, but I can tell you Red Hulk versus Green Hulk, Red Hulk didn't impress me. That don't impress me much.
I knew that's where you were going.
Yeah. Haha. The timer is about to go off. All right.
Mm.
We got 2 questions left. Come on. You got a question?
Star Wars animated or Star Wars live action?
Oh, here we go. So here's our last 2 questions. There you go. So that one.
So,
Question with both of you.
I think I will go with live action because Ewoks appeared in both.
By the way, wait. That's harsh, Anna's Adventures. That's harsh. Go on. Don't read it yet.
So, Ewoks have appeared in both. But The Mandalorian has only been in live action, and I really liked The Mandalorian. Mandalorian was actually so good to the point that it actually had to save Book
Okay.
of Boba Fett. I know, I said actually a couple times.
I know.
Because Book of Boba Fett started off kind of, and then Mandalorian came in and it was like, all right, taking off now. But I also liked a bunch of the other shows. Like Ahsoka was really good, and I love the movies, the originals, everything. So I think I'm gonna have to go with live action.
All right. Well, now you get to read Anna's Adventures.
Question for both of you: would you give up all of your pets, no exceptions, for $1 billion? Absolutely not.
I was just saying, would you give up Kermit for $1 billion?
I said absolutely not
Yeah.
to any
Nope.
of them.
Nope. But not even Kermit.
$1 billion is nice, but
No.
no. Like, come here. Come here.
Just watch out for the collar, please. Take the collar off. Well, no, that one's okay.
Can you trade this face for
Alexa,
anything?
stop.
This face is amazing.
She's like, I'm skinny. I really don't care. Oh, I'm the big one. Just take the collar off the big one.
Well, the big one might be hard to bring over.
No, she's good. And after we do a little show and tell, then we'll. What about $1 billion, but you can buy them all back for $999 million? What? Dee Dee, look! Look, Dee Dee! You got Yoda ears. Show them,
Internet.
show them how you got Yoda ears.
She's a little too.
Marta's like, excuse me? Why are you telling everybody else?
But yeah.
Excuse me? But no. All of our 19 guys have to stay. And the really crazy part is, like, you really, as you watch our videos, now, obviously our older videos, we don't have 19 animals. But our, like, where we've kind of, like, have reintroduced ourselves to YouTube, we have 19 animals. They're all indoors. You never hear bickering, crying, screaming. And you can't be like, oh, well, they're all in cages
What
in
house
another
you
room.
live in? No, I'm just kidding.
But, like,
We may or may not have had 2 of the puppies going.
well, right. But,
yesterday.
like, right now, like, for having 19
No, I
animals
know.
in a house, like, we do pretty good. So,
$1 trillion, or be the biggest Star Wars fan and own everything Star Wars ever made, but the original creators still have to make Star Wars.
it's a tough one.
See, I don't know, because for $1 trillion, I could go ahead and buy the props I want, mostly Ewok stuff,
Enough of the Star Wars.
and then be good.
Yes.
And I was gonna say I've never bullied anyone, so. Yeah.
I mean, that's just I mean, it could be any Ford. You know?
Oh well, that could be.
He had,
I used to get bullied.
because he had
Had what?
light-up shoes. But anyway.
My light up shoes were awesome, okay? And they lit up in the front, which no one else had. Used to go to the school
wait,
dances and be dancing. You just see the lights. Boop, boop, boop.
Jay might be catching up on the chat because Star Trek is the same thing. Lame. So Jay might be on my page. But as we sort of promised, but not really out loud, we did set a timer for the 40 questions for 40 minutes. Do you maybe want to go? We might do a little bit live tomorrow, possibly. The stream is 44 minutes. Yes, we are now leaving. 40 questions for 40 minutes. Possibly tomorrow we will maybe do a little bit of live. We may go live early next week. We know it's a holiday.
Some Lego.
We may do some Lego. There might be some Lego content coming. We do want to work on like a new intro commercial. Because if you look at our older videos, they have like this cool like intro thing about like a short synopsis of who we are. So we want to work on a new one of those, but
It's Lego. It's Ewok. It's the Fords. No, you don't like that one?
if you do the audio, I got this. All right, last one, literally. Go ahead, Jedi Cookie you are, or Dare Truth. Last question.
It would have to be truth for me.
And then we're going to bounce. Oh, that's true. Okay, I'll go with truth too. So we'll see who it's for. Or it might be for both. Da 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 da. Last question, and then we're out. So if you enjoyed this, subscribe. If you didn't, subscribe. We are unfiltered. We have plenty of content to go through and share with you and welcome you into our world of nonsense. Is it true that Chuck is the biggest? No. I don't think the biggest.
One of the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm definitely up there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say the biggest.
No, I'm sure there's people out there
He doesn't have like
higher than me.
He doesn't have like walls and walls of shit of like how like what's his name in the 40-year-old virgin has like the pop figures. Like it's
Andy was his name. Andy.
Yeah, I hope you have a big trunk because I'm gonna put my bike in it.
Happy
It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to us. We will maybe be back tomorrow night.
I
a little
will
bit
say,
earlier.
I may be the biggest Ewok fan.
Goodbye.
Though.
Yeah, she may be the
Toodles.
Yeah. But thank you for tuning in. We might see you tomorrow or early next week. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out. And if we don't see you before Memorial Day, happy Memorial Day. Watch out for fireworks. Be safe. And thanks for watching. Toodles.
Toodles.